This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning. We're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and we're in the kitchen, which means it's time for our cooking segment. And we have a new guest this morning. We have John Kleiboeker, who is a representative for the Missouri Beef Council. Thank you so much for coming here.
Well, thanks for having me.
And we're actually going to do something really simple. I talked to you yesterday on the phone to kind of give you a synopsis of what we do, and you said that this is going to be the easiest thing we've ever done on here. And I told you that's good because we all know I can't cook.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, but that's good to know.
And we are going to be making kind of like a little after-school snack that you can make for your kids or yourself, and it has to do with roast beef, correct?
That's right. This recipe is called roast beef and veggie wraps. Now, I'll tell you though, Ella and Scott, that name had to have been come up with by an adult because my kids at home just call this Dad's Wraps.
There you go.
And it's kind of a fun and easy way to make something that's really. Well, the kids can get involved with it.
Okay.
And there's no flame or there's no heat involved with it.
Yes.
So we're safe here because Ella won't have to deal with any fire or hot things.
Awesome.
So
and I didn't see an extinguisher this morning, so we're in good shape. Well, I'm going to give you both a job. Here's the first job. And I kind of come from an old German background, okay? So we're not going to really worry about measuring cups either, even though the recipe says so much and so much. Mm-hmm. So, Ella, why don't you take a little bit of this broccoli slaw. I don't know if folks have ever used broccoli slaw or not. Don't use coleslaw. Broccoli slaw is what you want to pick up. You can get it at your grocer. Just put about half the bag on the plate you've got there.
Oh, so just on the plate.
Yeah, and at the same time, Scott, you can tell this is a man cooking kind of deal. Look at the size of this spatula versus the size of our cream cheese we're going to be using. Why don't you pull about half the cream cheese out of there, and while you guys are doing that, I'll get our roast beef lined up. Okay. Ella, go ahead, and we're going to use some ranch dressing. Okay. And put whatever looks appropriate on there. The main objective is just kind of get it moistened up. Okay. And this recipe you can use light or low-fat ranch, buttermilk ranch. Yeah, just mix it together. You can use this other fork if you want to toss it with two. And Scott, go ahead and do that, and then we're going to add a little bit of buttermilk ranch to that as well to flavor that cream cheese up. You know, that's the cool part about this. You're blending these flavors. The Japanese call that umami. I just say umami. I don't know where they came up with that word, but you know, after Mom's whipped this out, Scott, you just go umami. Make some more. So it's got to be where that came from. Ellie, yours is coming together really nice.
What about mine?
We'll evaluate that in a minute, Scott. Okay. All right. So the next step, and here's where it gets real easy, is I've already put a tortilla on the plate, and you can use whatever kind of tortilla you'd like. Whole wheat, low fat, all those kinds of things. I just chose some regular tortillas for today. Okay. And here, I'll just let you do the work.
Oh, okay.
I'll talk, you do the work.
All right.
There's your tortilla. Now, we've got Scott's mix.
It's looking great. We're just going to hide that from everybody.
We're going to slide it over here, and we're going to let Ella use the spatula and just put a little bit of the mix on there. Yeah. Folks, it's not exactly super pretty, but trust me, it tastes great.
That's not how I work. I don't work super pretty. It's all about the taste.
And then after Ella kind of gets some put on hers, that cream cheese can be a little bit tricky, but once you've got it all rolled up into a wrap, nobody can really see it. It's all about the taste. It's not about the look on that part of it. All right. Okay, you've done that. Now, just take a couple of pieces. Here, we got some nicer ones over here already set out. Take a few pieces of this deli roast beef. What's cool is this time of year, a lot of folks just layer it on there as you'd like. Go. Yeah. A lot of folks are making roast beef, or if you're in a real hurry, you can buy your favorite deli roast beef and use that.
So if you have roast beef from the night before, you can use that,
absolutely. Leftovers. That was where I was kind of going with that. Then you just take a little bit of this broccoli slaw concoction that you put together and spread that out there on there.
Look at that.
Now sometimes you can you can go as heavy as you want or as light as you want. Some of that depends upon your taste, and you may want to try it before you determine exactly how much.
Roll it?
Then just roll it up. Roll it up. And this recipe's cool because I've got boys at home that range in age from 13 years old down to 3.
Gotcha.
The 13-year-olds, they call themselves men. And they want it just like this.
There you go.
Now, I had some fun with them and their buddies one afternoon when they came over, and I said, all right, men, I know that you guys want your wrap like this.
Sure.
Scott probably would prefer it that way, too.
That's right.
If you're wanting to make it for the little brothers, those guys don't need a full wrap, so you just kind of cut it in half, maybe, and, you've got a proportion that's really better sized for them. Now, this is where the boys started really laughing. I said, okay, let's say that you guys are getting ready to entertain. These are 13-year-old boys. They could care less about entertaining. As long as you got a bottle of Coke and something like this, they're good to go. But I said, take that wrap, of course, and you've already cut it in half, so just slice it again, and look what you've got. The next thing here is, and you can do it a little fancier than I did maybe, but that's kind of what it looks like, and you've got your appetizer for the holidays.
Perfect.
Cut it at a slant, and you're getting really fancy.
There you go.
People love that stuff. Anyway, try it. It's super easy.
Okay.
And what's nice about it is it's chock full of fiber, protein, niacin, all the other great things that beef, tortillas, and broccoli slaw have to offer.
Perfect. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and we are here with John Kleiboeker, who is a representative from the Missouri Beef Council, and we just made a really easy wrap called the roast beef and veggie wraps, and all you really need are tortillas, which you said you can pick any one you would like, whether it's whole grain or spinach or anything like that. A couple pieces of roast beef if you have it from the night before. If not, you can obviously buy the sliced kind. Some cream cheese with ranch, mix it together. And also you say to use broccoli slaw, not coleslaw. Put a little bit of ranch on that, depending how much ranch you like. Put it all into a wrap it together, and then bam, you have an after-school easy snack or an appetizer before dinner time if you have some unexpected guests. That simple.
That's right. It's a quick and easy recipe that you can use for a lot of different things. If you want to come to the Missouri Livestock Symposium, I've got the actual recipes at our booth this afternoon and all day tomorrow, so folks can pick those up as well.
And we'll also post it on our website at heartlandconnection.com. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Appreciate both of you.
And like we just said, if you want to come and meet John, he will be at the Missouri Livestock Symposium today and tomorrow, which is being held at the Kirksville Middle School. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. And your news will continue tonight with KTVO News at 5, but you can check us out anytime at heartlandconnection.com.
Or Facebook and Twitter.
We hope you have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you right back here Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.